Hey, it's Erika. We're gonna be checking out tripleS's full girl group comeback. Yes, I'm all of them. 24, girl. But I'm really excited to be checking this out, seeing what they are doing. Are You Alive? Really excited. I wonder if it's gonna be much more kind of like emotionally driven in the way like Girls Never Die is, because if they do that, that's like a formula that they have. Ooh, yes, it says album. Oh, full album. Oh, I screamed again and I broke my AirPod. Hang on, I need to get my case. It's like if I get the static sound in my AirPod, I just like put it back in and out. It's whenever I scream, it sets it off. I think because like the whatever transparency thing is on. So I do plan on doing a first listen because girl, besides, okay. Alpha percent. What do we got? We got Persona 2. Ooh, okay, I'm ready for that. Assemble 25. Is it because it's second full album? Hell yeah. Because it's like 2025. So I'm so excited for this. So I love them. They're definitely one of my favorite like girl groups right now. But I am so excited. So we don't gotta waste any more time. I have no idea what to expect for this comeback, but you can definitely know I'm gonna get down with the first listen. And Are You Alive, girl? I'm alive for tripleS. You know what it like go. It also play off Girls Never Die if Are You Alive. Oh my god. Girl, is it spooky? Oh, we're getting back with the la-las. Oh. It's like a very like spooky la-la-la. But then that beat kicks in. Oh my god. Okay, I like that. Oh, wow. But then it gets like really bubbly poppy, you know? Like some of their songs are, but then it's spooky. Girl, same. Does it look like a cult? Hell yeah it does, and I want to be there. I love a bonfire. Does this call back to a choreography? Oh my god. Girl, anxiety me too. Oh. Oh, snap. Is this just dance break or is this in the track? They're just girlhood, honestly. Oh! Oh my god. That was a crazy sequence. Dude, the fact that they're able to like, there's so many moves, so they're able to get cool shots like this is insane. Like them all like that? Like that's crazy. I love it. And like that? Till I'm awake. That's ick. I like that though. It's really cool. They really are like so interesting. Like they're really, I mean, all their concepts are kind of like girlhood anyways. Well, majority of them, you know what I mean? But their full group ones are so interesting, you know what I mean? Because I mean, their first OT10 was Rising, right? And then OT24 was Girls Never Die, right? So this concept of just like going higher, da 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 da, that's very present within like Rising and Girls Never Die. It's used here in just like maybe going too high and you got to be like grounded, you know what I mean? But they also like a lot of, I feel like, youthful concepts are mainly driven with boy groups, especially very emotional ones, you know what I mean? Like, just in general, I mean, BTS most famously, you know what I mean? Or that's the most famous one in my brain. But it's just like tripleS is really giving us like the girl version of that, you know? And I really love that because, I mean, we had like Girls Never Die, right? We know what that was. We know what that meant for us. And now we have Are You Alive? And now I'm just like, okay. Yeah, girl, was it my sleep paralysis demon that visited me the other night? Because that was scary. That was scary. And my anxiety. You know what I mean? So I think it's really cool to be just like, I've never really clocked it. Like, maybe like girl groups and stuff I maybe tackled. Not really though. Like, I can't really think of one off the top of my head. Like, soloists, yes, but like girl groups where it's just like mental health or like anxiety and all that other stuff. All that fun stuff we have, or don't have. Let's go look. What is good mental health? You know what I mean? So it's like, for me, I think it's just like so cool that it is like so consistently within their concepts as like a full group to really kind of like deliver that, you know what I mean? And then the laws are kind of like spooky or whatever, but then in like almost like the pre-choruses and the verses, it gets this very bright, bubbly, poppy, rising sort of vibe for them, and it's something that's very present within their B-sides as well. So it's a very much interesting track for that experience, you know what I mean? But it is still very like haunting and spooky, especially the visuals. And I love how consistently their visuals are conceptually. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like them sort of just like running around, and then you see them in like school uniforms, you know what I mean? But it is like hard out here, you know what I mean? And I love that, again, it is much more of this, it's a girl group kind of like doing this type of concept, because I feel like a lot of girl groups don't do this concept, you know what I mean? Or like really ever. So they're really, it's so crazy to be just like, this is kind of the first time I'm almost seeing that, you know what I mean? Not like the first time or whatever, but I can't think of a girl group in recent memory where they've sort of tackled that in, especially in a promotional sense as well. So I think that's just like really cool and really dope for them, and maybe like other girls will like, I feel like, really gravitate towards tripleS because of that, because it's like, oh, everything that they're showing is like what I'm feeling, you know what I mean? And that's where that connection comes in, you know what I mean? And then it's like, if we haven't really seen like a girl group do that before, it's like, this is the first one. So then it's like even like a deeper connection within that, because it's like you kind of feel like seen, you feel like heard, it's like relatable in a type of way. And I think that's why these concepts always just like work. But again, I think it's like so cool that we're getting a girl group doing that, you know what I mean? And I really like it, and like I'm like, my girls get me, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like, oh, these boys get me 6,000 miles away. No, I'm like, oh, these girls get me 6,000 miles away. So I really liked it. I think it's really cool to sort of get like visuals like this for like a girl group, you know what I mean? That are kind of very just like spooky and haunting and like an anxiety, and my sleep paralysis demon. Does that come from anxiety? I don't know. Maybe it's because I had a bad dream the other night too. But I've been having like stress dreams. Well, because I get like stress dreams around work, but then I also get like anxiety dreams like recently, and I think, I don't know. I really like it, and I think it's just like so true and so honest to like not only what like I feel like it's also like, it's only what like Gen Z girls face right now, but it's kind of like girls just in general face all this stuff too as well. So it's, I think it's just like so cool to see, like, I don't know, just a girl group really tackle these sort of topics, you know what I mean? Man, that one sequence there, it's like that sequence of like in Girls Never Die, where it's like the car coming in, she's jumping out of the tub, you know what I mean? Like ooh, you know what I mean? But it really gets me and it really works. So I really love that they are a girl group that really is driving forward these type of concepts, and girlhood in like all the other ways, all the ways I should say, like generation, think about it, like all their concepts, like generation, girls capitalism, and then now we have like Are You Alive? So I think that just like so cool to get like, it's, and the thing is like, they're like a girl group for like girls, you know what I mean? And I think that's what is also just like the difference. And a lot of times when you see it, it's about just like girl power. When you do see a lot of their a lot of concepts like that, you know what I mean? And again, maybe just like songs here and there, you know what I mean? Like I feel sad, I have like anxiety, I have like depression, but like something like this, I feel like it's very different, you know what I mean? And I love the visuals. I think it's so cool. It feels much more kind of like gritty, and like with the green, kind of like tint to the video or the visuals and stuff. It's very cool, right? Because like in the 2000s when we made color correction a thing, a lot of horror stuff went to the green side of it rather than the purple. So it kind of like has like, it really like emphasizes that kind of like spooky vibe to it. It's weird to say like spooky, you know what I mean? Because like the topic that it's talking about too as well. But I really enjoyed it. I think the visuals for it were amazing and outstanding. And again, it's like so cool that like there's 24 of them, and like the visuals they're able to create because they have so many members, like them all dancing in a line or like all this other stuff. Or when you see like 24 of them all like stacked up together, I'm like, whoa, that's kind of like, it's cool and it's kind of like creepy, and it's like, it's almost anxiety inducing a little bit. I don't know why, but it is. But I love their concept so much. I love them as a girl group. This one makes me love them more because of just like the topics that they do, you know what I mean? Yeah, because like it just, I don't know, it just I don't know, like it makes you feel kind of like seen and heard and make you feel like you're not alone, you know what I mean? And I love that. And I love that like a girl group is able to kind of do this type of concept in this way that you only ever really see or have seen boy groups do. So I really love that. I love it. I think the music video is really cool. I love how it's shot. I love how it's edited. The track's really cool too as well. Even if the la la la's are kind of getting in creepy territory, and they also have la la la's in all their full group title tracks. And you know what? I kind of love that. Even some of the other ones. Man, we're just a la la girls. We're just girls and we la la la. We're just girls, okay? And we la la la. And we have mental health issues. But I really love them. I love them so much. I can't wait to get to bed, look at the choreography. I love the concept. I think it's so cool. I love that they're doing it. And I mean, like, if any other girl group was gonna do it, it'd be like tripleS. You know what I mean? Like, it's not really within like other girls' concepts. And I do think because like girl groups are mainly marketed towards a male audience, that's why you never really see them do stuff like this, you know what I mean? But it's like when 21 dropped Ugly, you know what I mean? Who remembers back in the day? And I'm gonna see 21 this weekend ahead in the clouds, and if they perform Ugly, I think I'm gonna ugly cry, bitch. But yeah, it's sort of just like in that way. And if you haven't listened to it, listen to like 21's Ugly, you know what I mean? And then translation lyrics, everything, you know what I mean? Because it is an experience. It is one of my crying songs for a reason. But I really loved it. I love tripleS. I think they're doing some really cool, amazing stuff, and it's girl group concepts for like girls in like a very interesting way that like they have like kind of like girl power songs, you know what I mean, too as well. But something like this, it hits so much more different in the soul, and I love that. I love them. Are you alive, girl? I don't even know. Am I? Now they got me questioning. Go to put your thoughts and comments down below. Which is that about tripleS's Are You Alive? If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you liked me and you want to see more of my videos, go and hit that subscribe button. Want to see my videos the second they come out, hit that notification button. If you want to follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, threads, or description down below. Or at the end screen if you like gaming content. I have a gaming channel. It's called Erika. Currently playing Batman Arkham City and Assassin's Creed Shadows, so if you can join me over there for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.